Welcome to Nonprofit Nuggets.
So today we are starting with the ice cream barons themselves, Ben and Jerry, and their foundation that is taking a hard stance on the grant applications that they're accepting, coming out and saying they will not consider or even read any applications that are created with AI. So, trend in this space and a lot of other ones is that it is uber important and more than ever that the humans that are involved with organizations that are involved in the work are touching these and actually creating and submitting the grant applications. Now, this isn't to say that you shouldn't use AI. There's a right and a wrong time to do that. Definitely to organize ideas, to put your information into it and verify that you have answered all the questions on the grants RFP. And also maybe even just to get some better ideas on how your organization's mission aligns with the grant request that's out there. But don't have the bots do it for you or there'll be no scoop for you. Still a large part of the volunteer population is part of our older and boomer generations that are slowly not being able to be as involved in nonprofit organizations. So there's a big push in the nonprofit space to reach out to the younger generation and get them involved with volunteering. And it has been a little bit of a struggle there. Most young people, however, say they are not disinterested in this. It just looks different for them. According to a new survey out by the Allstate Foundation and Gallup, estimates that 80% of youth feel like they are volunteering in some aspect, but due to busy life and rigid schedules, it looks different for them. So it is not something where they can rigidly sign up to a schedule each week. However, but go and find time when they can and fit it in their schedules for their philanthropy. So the big takeaway here is nonprofits are going to need to meet youth where they are, having flexible schedules, giving them ownership on the activities that they're doing and how they're engaging with their volunteer hours. So all of us just kind of redefining what service looks like, and nonprofits may need to adjust accordingly.
All right, and we're back and we're switching because we've gotten all the chickens, I think, that we can. We're switching to cheese. We're going to do cheese curds. We're going to do hot ones, cold ones. We got some cold ones today. And it is cold out because we have 20 inches of snow. Ugh. So we got to make do with what we can. So we got DuPont cheese from Quick Trip, actually. All right, Everett.
Appearance, I'm going to say like a 3. I haven't had these in a while, but they are quite delectable. I'm going to say like a 4.
Appearance, they look really fake. I'm going to give that a 2. Taste?
The freak, dude.
There's the delightful squeak. I'm going to give it a 4.
Cool. I think these were about $4.50 or something. We'll give that a 4 too.
Oh, yeah.
All right, thanks, guys.